Should you buy or sell the QQQ ETF? In this video, we will delve deep into the QQQ ETF. Our initial report was published on our website on Monday, January 8, 2024. Today, we are here to provide you with an even more comprehensive analysis. To stay updated on our latest analysis, be sure to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell. Don't miss any vital updates that could impact your investments. Take your trading decisions to the next level with our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4, available at StockInvest.us. Harness the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any of the 25,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since January 5, 2024, our system has ranked QQQ as a buy candidate, giving it a score of 2.11. Now, let's dive into the stock's performance during this period. The stock has experienced a gain of 2.07%. That's an average return of 1.03% per day since it was identified as a buy candidate. The ETF is currently experiencing a strong upward trend in the short term, and there are indications that this trend will continue. Based on the past 3 months, there is a potential 15.86% change in the next 3 months, with an expected return ranging from 11.26% to 19.58%. Looking at the next 12 months, the trend suggests a 37.87% change, with a potential return between 24.61% and 41.19%. This could result in a price range of $504.60 to $571.75 after a year. Our latest update for the QQQ ETF brings good news: a green day on Monday with a gain of 2.07%. The price of the QQQ ETF rose from $396.75 to $404.95 on the last trading day, which was Monday, January 8, 2024. It experienced a fluctuation of 1.86% throughout the day, reaching a low of $397.84 and a high of $405.24. Over the past 2 weeks, there has been a loss of -0.69%. On the last day, the volume decreased by -3 million shares, with a total of 42 million shares traded, equivalent to approximately $16.84 billion. It's important to note that a decrease in volume at higher prices can indicate a divergence and serve as an early warning for potential changes in the coming days. Looking at the past 52 weeks, the highest price recorded for the ETF was $412.92, while the lowest price was $268.97. Currently, the price stands at $7.97, or 1.93%, below the 52-week high of $412.92. It's worth mentioning that this high also represents the all-time high for the ETF. Today, we'll be discussing the signals for the QQQ ETF. Let's dive in. The ETF is showing mixed signals at the moment. On Wednesday, December 27, 2023, a sell signal was issued from a pivot top point, resulting in a -1.59% decrease in its value. It is expected to continue falling until a new bottom pivot is found. Additionally, there is currently a sell signal from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, MACD. However, it's not all doom and gloom. The QQQ ETF holds buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a positive forecast for the stock. Furthermore, the relation between the two signals shows a general buy signal, with the short-term average being above the long-term average. In terms of support levels, the ETF may find some stability at $402.82 and $397.26. If it breaks below these levels, sell signals will be triggered. It's also important to note that despite gaining prices, volume fell during the last trading day, creating a divergence between volume and price. This could be an early warning sign that should be closely monitored. To summarize, the QQQ ETF currently has mixed signals, but with the potential for a positive outlook. Keep an eye on the stock as it progresses. Here are some other signals that you might find interesting. The Moving Average Convergence Divergence indicator is showing a sell signal. The Pivots indicator generated a sell signal 8 days ago. the Bollinger Indicator gave a buy signal 13 days ago. The short-term moving average is indicating a buy signal 2 days ago. The long-term moving average is showing a sell signal 4 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages had a buy signal 43 days ago. Now, let's take a look at the 12-month chart. The short moving average indicates a buy signal 2 days ago. The long-term moving average shows a buy signal 45 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages had a buy signal 32 days ago. Don't forget to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Today, let's talk about support, risk, and stop loss for the QQQ ETF. When it comes to support levels, the QQQ ETF has two significant levels just below today's price. These levels are determined by accumulated volume and can act as a safety net for the ETF. The first support level is at $359.97, and if this level is broken, the ETF may then fall to the next support level at $354.60. It's important to keep an eye on these support levels as they can indicate potential price movements. However, it's worth noting that the QQQ ETF generally has controlled movements and good liquidity, which makes the risk associated with it quite low. This means that the chances of experiencing significant price fluctuations are minimal. In terms of volatility, the QQQ ETF has been relatively stable. In the last day, it moved $7.40 between its highest and lowest points, which is equivalent to a 1.86% fluctuation. Over the past week, the average daily volatility has been around 1.21%. These figures can give you an idea of the ETF's historical price movements. Before we begin discussing the optimal trading levels for QQQ, let's first go over some important fundamental data. First, let's talk about the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This ratio is a critical measure of a company's current share price in relation to its per-share earnings. A lower PE ratio may indicate a lower expectation for the company's future or suggest that the stock is undervalued, presenting a potential opportunity for buying. Today, we'll be discussing potential day trading levels for QQQ. If the market is moving upwards, the first resistance level for QQQ is set at $405.34. If you don't currently own any shares, it might be a good idea to wait for this level to be surpassed before considering entering a position. However, if you're already holding the stock, this could be a level worth considering for swing trading. On the other hand, if the market is moving downwards, QQQ encounters its first support level at $359.97. If this support level holds, it could present a promising entry point, with the potential for a rebound. Today, we have an important recommendation for you. We strongly advise setting your stop loss at $389.10, which represents a decrease of 3.91% from the current price. Let's dive deeper into the reasons behind this recommendation. This particular ETF exhibits low daily movements, which translates to a lower level of risk for investors like you. Furthermore, we have identified a sell signal from a pivot top that occurred 7 days ago. This adds weight to our suggestion, as it indicates a potential downward trend. Is the QQQ ETF a good investment? Based on our analysis, we have observed several positive short-term signals and a generally positive trend, indicating that there may be a buying opportunity at the current level. However, it is important to note that our systems have detected that the current price is overvalued, considering the volatility and movements of the last trading day. Looking ahead, on Tuesday, January 9th, we anticipate that the QQQ will open with a decline of -$2.27, starting its trading at $402.68. Before we begin, it's important to note that trading carries a high risk of financial loss. It is recommended that you consult a financial advisor before making any decisions to buy or sell securities. Please remember that StockInvest.us should not be the sole basis for your investment choices. By using this information, you agree to take full responsibility for your own investment decisions. Welcome to Stock Invest. In today's video, we'll be discussing our current view of the stock. We value your opinion, so please feel free to comment below and share your thoughts. We're also interested to know what your target is for the ETF. Don't forget to like and subscribe to stay updated with our latest content. Our team wishes you successful trading and a beautiful day.